Soft life. Just where I want to be. Oh, man. Alright. Let's see if I can figure out this demon device. The answer is probably not, but... Oh, did I figure it out? What? I crashed Chrome? How's that I didn't even think that'd be possible. Alright, well. I was gonna get the chat up here, but we'll figure it out later. He says, as he clicks like 2 more things. Can people see me now? Yeah. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. Hey, they can, because I can see me. Yeah, there I am. There I am. Now I just need to see the chat somehow. Oh, you are joking me. Hey, what's up, people? I'm going to be playing some, Spyro. I'm just going to log in as Jack. The fool didn't even get rid of his, password in here. I see a lot of related... Oh, there it is! I found it! I found the chat. Damn it, Surface. There it is! Hi, people. I see the chat. I am doing another playthrough. I came in and Fiona was like, hey, you want to stream today? And I was like, yeah, I can find something. And I said, listen, I got Spyro. And she's like, that'll work. So... I'm just going to play Spyro 1 in the Reignited Trilogy, and I'm just going to kind of see, just going to kind of see how many levels I can get through in the time that we have. I mean, I got 100% the levels, but I don't speedrun games, but this is probably as close as you're going to see from me. Also, don't worry, guys, got my bang. The only chat I have up right now is, the RT chat. So if you're watching on YouTube, I appreciate it. I just don't see your chat right now. I've already fucked it up. I fucked that up immediately. Nah, there's a little thing. I've done it wrong like 100 times too, but if you jump in the exact right spot... Look, they have subtitles now. If you jump in the exact right spot, you can skip this cutscene. Because otherwise you have to sit here and listen to Nestor, like, lecture you. And you're like... Thanks, Dad. He's not really your dad. He's like the mayor. He's like, I am the mayor of Artisan World. Don't ask me why. I have a hammer, and I know how to use it. We're gonna start with everyone's favorite, with a flight level. Open up. Oh, good choice? Oh, thank you. I'm glad you think that. I think it's a good choice, too. Since this isn't in the schedule, I assume this is live. No. Basically, what I'm doing is I'm making super educated guesses on what I think people would write in the chat. I'm sorry if that sounded dickish. I'm not trying to be a dick. Oh, man. And, like... You know, it's because at home right now I'm playing God of War, finally, for the first time. Fuck me, it's such a good game. So if you've never played a Spyro game, these levels, the flight levels, where Spyro just kind of magically gets the ability to fly with no explanation, are like the bane of people's existence. Because, like, the controls are a little wackadoo. If you're not used to them. You just gotta get everything within the time period. So, I still have 30 seconds to get this bastard. Then the rest of the gates, and then the rest of the chests. Not that bad. And I will be completing each level 100%. I don't have to. You only need to, like, rescue a certain number of dragons and get a certain number of gems back to actually complete the game. I watched someone speedrun this recently. It's just, it's a monstrosity. This is the only way to describe it. It's just insane. There we go. I'm gonna just get in here, clean up these, and that's gonna be it for that flight level. Beep. And beep, and then one final beep. What's up, Lion Warrior? And Chibi Crow. How's it going? When did they add subtitles? Yeah, that's actually fairly new. I mean, by fairly new, I mean like maybe a couple months ago. But I mean, in the grand scheme of this game's release, we still have that Switch and PC port coming. That's in, is it November? I'm sad because I have several flights coming up. And got a flight to San Diego coming up, and then I got one to Mexico in a couple weeks. But I would love to be able to just bust out Spyro on those flights. So awesome. You don't have to 100% each level, but there's a really any other way to play. No, not really. Not in my opinion, anyways. I like that they kind of Assassin's Creeded it, like, when they let you do shit in the loading screen. They're like, you'll accomplish nothing, but you can run around in circles. Like, that's the Assassin's Creed mentality. I wonder which game has the most gratifying load screens. Like, I mean, it's not technically a load screen, but right, God of War is like, the way they load you between worlds is you walk along Yggdrasil, right? God, the music in this game is so good. I should make sure. I mean, listen, if we're really gonna appreciate this, let's go to the original music. Fucking Stuart Copeland wrote all this. He's the drummer for the Police. Is that it? Is that who he is? I think. Okay. Got that guy. Woohoo! Alright, people. What's the name of this dragon? It's Gavin. Barista dragon. Up we go. Is this not live on YouTube? I don't know. Should be. Listen, like I said, I'm chilling with the Rooster Teeth people, all right? Listen, YouTube is like my side chick. I'm just kidding, YouTube people. Except not really. Alright, now the only thing about Stonehill, this is the world I'm in right now, or the level, is, there's a lot of open area, so it's easy to miss, like, 1 or 2 gems. Like, there's 2 here, there's 3 over here. Beep, beep, beep. And then there's an egg thief, and I'm gonna try something with this egg thief that I mess up 50% of the time. So you wait until they make this turn right here. This is where you get them. And you go, hop. Nice. Now, it's like if you jump when you flame an egg thief, it doesn't do the whole animation of, like, you getting the egg. It just kind of pops into you, which is, like, just saves some time. 2 gems here. I think there's 1 over this hill. Nope. Then there's 3 over here. Well, 2 and 1 anyways. Alright, we're good. I got them all. So the rest are in this little building. 3, and then 4, 2 more. 5, 6. Hello, Black Ice 42 something. Sorry, your name is dark blue for me, and I'm in dark mode, so it's tough to read. I also have special eyes. My brand. Okay, now I can't actually fight the boss yet because I didn't go through the return portal. Up here. Yum yum. Pimpin' ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? Chat pimpin'. You just got all your different chats. And you're like, this is my main chat. I trust this chat. You know? And I'm like, is Jeremy gonna have to slap a chat? What was that thing? Was it the Dave Chappelle show with Wayne Brady? Was it on that show? I can't remember. And he was like a mega pimp, and it's just like just Wayne Brady, who we all know is like such a nice person. Thank you. Ouch. Oswin. I'm gonna try a little speedrunning technique in this one that I'm really not great at. It's really difficult, but I'm still gonna go for it. I'll tell you when it's happening. I mean, it's not like it saves you a ton of time, but you feel like a badass when you do it. Not really. If you play the game a lot, you feel like a badass. Is Wayne Brady gonna have to choke a bitch? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. Oh, man. I really got out of whack there. Alright. So, the technique is you jump down to these things, and then instead of taking the stairs, you jump right back up. Oh. That jump is very difficult. I've made it a couple of times, but when you see speedrunners who do it so, like, nonchalantly. Fuck, missed that one too. They do it so nonchalantly. It's so awesome. There's a couple more things like that I'm going to try in this playthrough. Clifftown has a bunch of them when I get there eventually. So in the first world, you got to make sure you go through one of those end portals. You'll see me just go to, like, the start menu and hit exit level a lot because it's faster. But you have to go through at least one of those portals. That's what unlocks the boss. Because they're like, he finished a level, like, officially. I mean, and I'm using boss in the loosest of terms right now. It's how you unlock this particular enemy. Toasty. Confronting Toasty. Oh, man. Do this for a little while, then I gotta record a bunch of fucking Ready, Set, Show. Oh, God, these dogs. All right. Oh, I hate these dogs. When I was a kid, these dogs scared the crap out of me. Because you have to hit them twice, and they, like, jump up and bark at you. I was like, I hate them. I hate them. I don't want to get anywhere near them. Because they do that. There's also no fodder on this map. Fodder is what you call the, anything that gives you butterflies in this. That can, like, you know, give you health back, basically. If you've never seen Spyro before, Sparks is my health meter. So, he's blue right now, so I've taken 1 hit. If he's yellow, I'm at full health. If he's green, I've taken 2 hits. If he's gone, I've taken 3. And then, if I get hit while he's gone, I'm dead. So that's your health meter. And if he eats butterflies, he gets health back. So fodder, stuff like sheep and frogs and lizards and things like that that drop butterflies. But there's none in this level. So you have to do it all in 4 hits, which isn't tough. It's just the dogs can get kind of rough because of stuff like that. So I try to get those 2 one at a time. Otherwise, they really pile up on you. Yum, yum, yum. Was I gonna play God of War on this channel? No, no. I'm gonna keep that to my home streams. God, it's so fun though. What a great game. What an amazing game. Thank you. So back to full health as we go to the last level in the first world. Talk to Thomas. Destroy this thief for being a criminal. They also, they kind of insinuate that the gems, the Norks that you're fighting, like the enemies, were gems. Like, they magically turned from gems into people. That's why you get them. From killing them. And then in the second game, you don't get gems from killing enemies. You get, like, you literally get, like, their spirit. And then in the third game, you get gems again. Have I played Gears of War? Or God of War, I'm guessing. Listen, GOW could be either, in fairness. I'm going to guess God of War. Have I played God of War 3 Remastered yet? No, I didn't. I played through all of 1 and 2, and then I never played 3, and I just went straight into 4. I know the story of it, but I never played it. Well, that's something I do on my streams every now and again, is I just play games that, like, I really should have played and have never played. So I played that. I played Silent Hill. I played, oh, what's another game that I was like, I need to play this because I haven't. Fuck, I can't even remember. I had a lot of plans. Like, I've never played a Resident Evil game. I've never played a Legend of Zelda game. Yeah, I've never played a Zelda game. I know, right? I just, like, I never really had a Nintendo system. So I just didn't do it. Like, I had a Game Boy at one point, but the only thing I had for it was Pokemon. Like, I had no other games for it. I started Breath of the Wild, and then I just didn't... I think I froze to death one time, and then I put it down, and then I don't think I picked it up again. And I just started playing other things. I'm sure it's amazing. I know it's amazing. When people say a game is amazing, usually it is. Like God of War, for example. Everyone was like, yeah, it's Game of the Year, it's great, it's awesome. And I was like, you are correct. Played Last of Us. That was one of the things that I hadn't played, and I was like, I need to play this game. Fucking phenomenal. Horizon Zero Dawn. It's great. It wasn't... It wasn't, like, the perfect game. Like, there's a lot of people who talk about it that it's, like, without fault. It's amazing. Like, not really, but it's good. It's very good. I like using my charge attack on these bulls because then they just flop into the ground and their horns are stuck like this. Loser. Would I want to see Fallout 3 remastered? No, actually. I mean, listen. If they were like, we're releasing Fallout 3 remastered, I go, okay, I'll pick it up literally the second it releases, and I'll play through the whole damn thing, and I'll have a blast. But I just don't think it's necessary. I mean, Bethesda games, there's so many mods that exist that already make the game look a million times better than it did when it first released, and I've played Fallout 3 quite a bit with some crazy mods and everything. I just don't think they need to. Will they? Probably. Alright, going to the second world. Oifa. It is live, Ebby. Hello. Would you guys play a new Uncharted if it didn't star Nathan Drake? I mean, yeah. Uncharted is another game I've never played. The only experience I've had with Uncharted is watching Michael play Uncharted 4 when we did that Let's Watch series. That's my only Uncharted experience. I mean, I literally saw a post the other day that was talking about God of War, and it was like, would you play a God of War if, like, you were playing as Atreus, you weren't playing as Kratos? It's like adult Atreus. I was like, yep. I mean, Kratos is great. I love Kratos. But, you know, I don't think one character has to make a whole game. I think if the gameplay is solid enough, it could be anyone. And the story, obviously. Doom, 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 doom. So, yeah, now we're in Peacekeepers. So these are the war-based dragons of the Dragon Realm. So the first area was called Artisans. So that's all the artsy dragons. That's why they were all like painters and chefs and things like that. Now these guys are all going to be like battle and war themed. Then there's magic crafters. It's all the magic dragons. Beast makers who make all the animals of the world, I guess. Dream weavers who are in charge of all the dreams and sleep time, I guess. Stuff like that. And then finally it's Nasty Nork's world. Which, every time I talk to Gavin about this game is awesome because I guess in the UK or somewhere, Nork means boob. Because Gavin just starts laughing every time. Now, this thief is so annoying. We're really gonna... Oh, see, I went for the jump. I'm just gonna flame. There we go. They put a mechanic in Reignited Trilogy that wasn't in the first one, where the longer you chase the thief, the slower they get. And that didn't happen in the original. So there's some thieves that you just can't get on the first go. You, like, have to slow them down. See how this guy's, like, all battle-themed?
Thank you for releasing these.
Oh, I got that cannonball to the face. Dry Canyon. This is a very cool map, too. This is one of the first maps that I played in Spyro where I was like, when I was young, I was like, okay, that was fucking cool. And it's areas where you had to do, like, kind of a big glide. There's an area over here where you gotta glide to somewhere you can't see. You just have these gems being like, there's something over here, so you just jump and glide to get over here. You can't see that's where you're supposed to go. You just gotta kind of figure it out. Don't hit me. Oh, I knew he was going to. I knew the timing was in a bad spot there. It's okay. music just had a weird reset right there. I forget what the fodder is in this area, too. I'll just get some rabbits when I'm back in the homeworld. This guy's cool. This dragon is actually really cool. He looks like an old bomber plane. So see, he's holding a bomb, and his tail is painted with like the... It's like the back fin of a plane or whatever. He's got the badges on him. He's a really cool design dragon. Right, it is rabbits in this world. You're right. They're at the start. Good call. Zaniel, or whatever your name is. Excellent memory.
You've passed the test of the fodder. Only now can you become the ultimate purple dragon.
The cactus is not the fodder. The cactus, actually, in this world, if you flame it, I can show you on this one. I think they just shake it off. They go, get that off of me. See? They go, eh. In later games, they explode. That's another done level right there. All right, now we go to Clifftown, where I'm going to try a couple of different speedrunning techniques, and I'm sure it won't work out. But I'm going to try. Oh, look at all the good mornings coming in. Excuse me, game. My controller is connected. Isn't it? The light's on. Hang on. That was weird. Alright. Yeah, you. I need you. Get out here. I need your gems. Oh, okay. That's good enough. I'm probably going to fall off a cliff anyways, so... Fuck it. Who cares if I've got blue sparks? Do or do not. There is no try. Good point. Then I am about to not do this. Alright, so this is the first one. There's gems behind this. You're supposed to glide to it from up there, but you can actually charge jump around like that. There we go. That's kind of a tough jump, so you gotta get that one down. Now I don't have to glide there at the end of the level. A couple other ones. The next jump I need to do is much more difficult. Alright. The other thing you can do is you can get the egg thief without chasing them by coming up here. Like that. Oh, man. I'm crushing those so far. And then the last two things you can do is set off this from down here. Like that. And then this is the tough jump. This jump is fucking hard. Oh my god, I did them all first try. Fucking yes. Well, that's the best run of Clifftown I've ever fucking had. Also, I just hit that guy twice. Like, I hit his corpse. I didn't know that was possible. That was Awesome. All right. Well, I'm happy. Give me this. Thank you. So, yeah, that firework sets off this chest right here. So now you don't have to go back down for that. Get these two. I think they're called Big Mamas. I think that's what those enemies are called. Which is awesome. Would I ever stream Enter the Dragonfly or Hero's Tale? Probably not. I did play Enter the Dragonfly when I was a kid, and I really didn't enjoy it. It was very clearly another company had taken over, and were trying to make a Spyro game based on like what they had seen with the other ones, but they just didn't quite get it right. Which is why, like, I'm both totally for and kind of against Toys for Bob trying to make another Spyro game. Because, like, it could end up being the same thing of they think they know you did with it. I think they could really pull it off. Like, they could really make something awesome. Oh, no. Oh, it was my best run, and I missed a gem. Did I not get the one in this pot? Nope. There it is. All right. That was good. That was a good run of Clifftown. Who's my favorite voice actor for Spyro? I mean, if you mean for Spyro himself, Tom Kenny. Well, I love the man. Tom Kenny, I mean, he plays Spyro in this and in the original, in Spyro 2 and Spyro 3. He didn't play him in the very first Spyro game. But he plays it in all three in the Reignited Trilogy, and he played it in the original number 2 and number 3. I mean, Elijah Wood wasn't bad as Spyro. It's just like I associate Spyro with these games, not the Legend of Spyro games. Yeah, Legend of Spyro games were much more like these Spyro games, the original 3 are collect fest type games. It's like Banjo-Kazooie and games like that. Like, it's just there's all these different things to get, and you just got to collect them all, and that's how you get to 100%. And I like that because I just find it relaxing and it's just fun. You're constantly, that part of your mind that's like, I did something, that's constantly being triggered by games like this to me. The Legend of Spyro games were kind of a whole different thing. And arguably, they had a lot more going on, you know what I mean? Like, they appealed to a broader audience. I just am not that audience. When they make another Spyro game, though, and they need someone as a voice actor, you know, call me up. Was I the first one in the office today? No, Fiona was here before me. Getting the stream ready. And right before we started streaming, Jeff came in. So I don't really know who we have in the office today. It's not a big cast. Out of here. So these are the first enemies in the game where they're too big to charge and kill. And they're wearing metal, so you can't flame them. So they added the cool mechanic of they're wearing metal armor, and they're standing on ice, so therefore their feet get really slippery. So you just need to ram them off the cliff, and that's how to kill them. It's kind of cool. You get that feeling of accomplishment with Just Cause? Yeah. For me, it's like, I get that. Just Cause was a good one. Far Cry is really good for me for that, because you just go from area to area and clearing it out, and it's like, now this section of the map is complete, and this is complete, and, you know, you destroyed all of these, and blah, 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 and stuff like that. Assassin's Creed is like that now. They're what I call, and I know it's an insulting sounding thing, but it's not really meant to be, but they're what I call nothing games. And it's not like I'm saying that there's nothing in it. It's like, it's a game that I can willingly sit and play, like, not even have my headphones on, like, you know, put a YouTube video on and just, like, listen to it or something while I'm playing the game, and just pass the time and have fun. I love games like that. I'm of the sound mind that games should be fun. You know, we do so much stuff in our normal lives. I'm not saying an achievement hunter. I mean, everybody does so much stuff in their normal everyday lives that video games should be a great way to just chill out and get away from it. And for some people, that means having a really tough challenge, which I get. That's not for me. I'm not a challenging video game type guy. Let me stomp through people and I'll be happy. I hit a ludicrous amount of bats during that. Those bats had no will to live. They jumped in front of me. Far Cry 3 is my desert island game for that reason. Nice. Games fun in this economy? No Dark Souls. No, I'm not a Dark Souls guy. I get people who are. Like, I totally get it. It's just not for me. The only game that I make that exception for, and I couldn't tell you why, is Cuphead. I'll play the hell out of Cuphead. But, again, I don't know why. I don't know why that one slid through. Because I hated every second of it. But I figured it out, and now I can do it, like, pretty easily. Once I went through and got that S rank on everything. Oh. I think that might be the last game I 100%ed. Oh, no, you know, technically the last game I 100%ed, even though it's not achievements, it's trophies, is Spider-Man. Spider-Man's the last game I was specifically like, I'm getting all the achievements in this, and I don't care. These guys have buckets on their heads, so they can't see. They'll just charge and die. Alright, so this is the next boss level, again, quote-unquote. The second and third games have more substantial bosses. The bosses in 2 are excellent. But in this game, boss just kind of insinuates someone you need to hit 3 times instead of once. That's pretty much it. This guy's name is Shemp, and he is totally not safe for work. Because he's an absolute pog. Well, I guess, but he's a peg. He's a fat-ass yellow guy. Like, see? His ass is just out. Is he yellow or is he orange? I guess he's orange. Yeah, that's orange. He's very reminiscent of, Papu Papu. So his whole shtick is that his big giant ass isn't in armor. Nope, don't quit the game. Did I finish my list of games I wanted to play? No, not even close. What's up, loser?
Wow, when you break your screen. I just fixed it on YouTube.
All right. Apparently, this stream wasn't on YouTube, and now it is. Is that what I'm led to believe?
Yeah, YouTube was having issues with that.
YouTube was having issues, and Alfredo fixed it. Well, hello, YouTube, if you're there now. I said only good things about you during this stream. I promise. Would I say he has a great ass? He's got a good ass. Yeah. I'm just picturing it. He's got a bit of a bubble butt on him. That Dr. Shemp. And he's got a PhD too, so I mean, there's no reason to hit it and quit it. I mean, he's a doctor. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look to the future. This is probably the most difficult flight level. Like, I always end this one with less than 10 seconds to spare. And spend a lot of it under the 10-second mark. It starts doing like a countdown noise when you get under 10 seconds. So I spend a lot of it under that 10 seconds. You'll see, coming up. There's speedrun ways to do all of these flight levels. I never learned them. I just kind of follow what the path says. Burn her for no reason. Look at that. 3 seconds left. That one's a tough flight level. Like, if you haven't played Spyro before, that level is going to take you several tries. It gets easier from there. The flight level in the fourth world can be a bit annoying because you got to get close to the water. And if you touch the water, you're instantly done. That's the only other place that's kind of annoying. Oops. This guy is like, we'll eat the shit out of you. Look at this man.
Well done, Spyro.
How's he even talk with those teeth? He should just sound like. Sorry, Rabbit. You ran into me. That's not my fault. Sweet. Got all the gems. That's the second world done. 2 down. 2 worlds down in 43 minutes. It's not bad. Oh, fuck me. Fuck me. If I could speedrun a game besides Spyro, which game would it be? If I was going to, besides Spyro, I'd probably try to figure out one of the Borderlands games. It's probably the games I know the best after Spyro. But, I've explained before that speedrunning is not... I like watching it. It's not for me, though, because, like I said, games for me are supposed to be like a relaxing thing. And speedruns are just like however many hours of stress. You know what I mean? It's like, if I fuck up this thing, the whole run is fucked. And it's like, that's 2 hours wasted. It's like, oh my god. Just the thought of that is brutal. And that's the kind of thing that could take a relaxing game like Spyro and make it blech. Again, Spyro's relaxing to me. I know a lot of people that don't play Spyro or didn't play it as much as I did, that this game can be very difficult. But to me, this game is relaxing. Water is blue, and you know what they say, blue dabba dee dabba die. It's correct. When I was a kid, I thought that they were saying, if I was green, I would die. Thought that's what they were saying. Look at all these people that still need to finish Spyro. You gotta do it. You gotta finish it. Kind of a cool thing. Oh, I got too close. But this person is feeding that big animal there. And they're feeding them Wumpa Fruit from Crash Bandicoot. Kind of a fun little thing. Thank you. These druids are pretty dumb. They're like, let me open up a path for you to kill me. Yeah, the flight levels, like I said, flight levels are rough as fuck for people who don't play this game often. Whew. All right. I don't think I missed any gems down there. I hope I didn't. We look pretty good. So yeah, like I said, we're now in magic crafters. So these guys are in charge of all the magic in the dragon world. So the levels are very mystical, and dragons have some pretty cool designs. I'll show you a cool one a little later in this level. Oh, I almost just killed myself there. That was close. I love like the little animations they can add in this newer version. Like when this area drops, the chests kind of float in air for a little bit before they drop down onto the land. Like you couldn't do that on the PS1. Oh, he just threw Wumpa Fruit. These giant beasts, the yellow, I think they're just called beasts, but they used to scare the hell out of me when I was little. I mean, rightfully so. The dogs I could get if you're like, why did the dogs scare you? But these things, ugh. Because, like, when they saw you, too, they used to, like, just kind of stay far away from you and roar. Like, ugh. And you knew you had to go over there and fight it. And I'm like, I don't want to do it. This dragon is kind of cool. He's got, like, wings made of, like, crystal rock. See?
Great work, Spyro. If you keep this up, you'll learn all the...
Got some cool... They got cool designs. These jumps in this level got 10 times harder in the Reignited Trilogy than they were in the original. These jumps right here. Because now you had to do a charge jump, which wasn't really a thing in the original. Like, when you charge and then jump, you get way more height and distance. That didn't really used to be a thing. Oh, I missed it. Dang it. Missed that. This is now going to be a whole thing. You gotta chase this guy around at least one more time. Come on, buddy. Get tired. If you can get that on the first little breath there, it's so good. But otherwise, you're in for a long chase. Alright, I'll get him right here. There we go. That guy. That might be the most annoying egg thief, that one. Okay. I died so much there, those stupid fireworks. Yeah, because that's the thing. You can't... Each of those platforms has a fireworks chest on it. So you light it, they explode, and the gem comes out. But if they go off while you're on that platform, it'll hit you, knock you off the platform, and kill you. So you need to, like, light them and then jump to the next platform. And then light it and jump to the next platform and stuff like that. I didn't even bother jumping on that one. Just wanted him dead. Alright, now here's our first supercharge right there. Yeah, if you're gonna play this game, definitely learn how to charge jump. Charge jumping is very important, and it makes everything easier in this game. So what's this one? High caves. Oh, this is a great level. So, this level introduces two new mechanics. Supercharge and Super Flame. Oh god, and demon tornadoes that come after you. I like this dragon a lot. I feel like he's got good facial expressions.
Please do something about these green druids. They insist on moving everything in sight.
I just like him. He just seems so fucking done with it. Alright. That worked out. A little hidden thing here. There we go. I'll take that extra life. Why not? The great thing about this level is they introduce you to supercharge. And you gotta jump across these cliffs and everything using it. But they're like, we know you're new to it, so there's fairies at the bottom that will catch you and stop you from dying. So you don't just waste all your lives testing it out. Kind of a cool little thing they did. They don't go Matt Bragg style, and they're like, figure it out. You'll die a bunch, but that's fine. I made it easy. I put checkpoints. So those big spider things as well, invincible. Unless you hit them with a supercharge or a super flame. You can't charge attack them. You can't flame attack them normally. It won't do anything. And the way to get Super Flame in this game is very interesting. You gotta find a fairy, like her, and then make out with her. Super Flame. Which makes you look awesome as fuck, by the way. What's my biggest difficulty accomplishment in the game? Probably at getting that S rank on everything in Cuphead. Difficulty-wise, that was probably the most difficult thing I've done. This is not really what we're... whatever. We'll do it in this order. This egg thief can be a little annoying. Because there's a lot of, like, right turns and stuff. But you can usually get them right here. Like that. Jump down here. And this should be it, hopefully, if I didn't fuck that up. Now, excuse me, but I need to do that. Thank you. Oh, we're good. Woohoo! High cave's done. Oh, I'm so happy. My 360 camera is going to arrive today. Fuck yes. And then in a couple weeks, Kat and I are going to go hop into the ocean with some whale sharks. 40-foot long sharks. I don't even have the key to that yet. But we're going to hop into... So, big, giant sharks. Don't have teeth, so don't worry about that. But... bring a 360 cam with me and hopefully get some really, really cool shots. We're also probably going to be going on a dive while we're there. Because whale sharks actually come up to the surface. That's where they just kind of nom on plankton. So you can just wear a snorkel and hang out with them. But Kat and I are probably also going to be diving in a few weeks. And I think we're going to about 80 feet deep. So it's pretty far. But I'm all about it. It can get a little unnerving being that far underwater, but when you have to swim up for, like, a significant amount of time before seeing the surface, that can get a little... I can put you on edge a little bit. Whale sharks are freaking massive. They are kind of terrifying in person. I know, I'm excited. I'm very excited. And I am going to learn how to turn it on. I'm not going to pull a Jeff and just take pictures of my face. Kat and I have been trying to take diving pretty seriously. I mean, like, the thing about diving, it's very cool, but it's an extremely expensive hobby to have. Like, between the gear and the training and the travel, and it's just like, it is not easy to try and do something like that. Like, we really go out of our way. By the way, I stopped right there to make sure that the next things I'm gonna... These planes are in the right position. We really go out of our way to try to make sure we can dive once a year. And it's not easy to try to sort that all out. Am I going to 100% God of War? Probably not. I know there's a fuck ton of stuff in God of War. I'm sure I'll play a lot of it, but I probably won't 100% it. I mean, we only got a couple of weeks before Wolfenstein's out, and I'm going to want to be playing that. But I think after Wolfenstein, we got to... I mean, I've got to break until something else comes out that I want to play, because Borderlands isn't out until November, I don't believe. Do I know if anyone from Age or Rooster Teeth in general is going to QuakeCon in Dallas? I believe so. But I don't know for certain. And I don't know if they've said. So I don't want to go announcing anything for anybody. You know what I mean? They did the first game in Games Done Quick. Yeah. It was awesome. It was really cool to watch. They just did completion. They didn't do 100% completion. It was just like beat the game. Which was very impressive. Because you need like a certain amount of gems to progress past the 5th world. And he was like in the 5th world and got the exact number of gems. Which is like mind-blowing to me. You know, he needed like 5,000 gems or something. He was just like, and if I pick this one up, 5,000. There we go. I was just like, fucking hell. Whoa. The enemies in this level can really catch you off guard. Thank you. And sweet. This level when I was young, because I mean, I couldn't just hop on the internet and be like, where do I go? Like, I couldn't do that. So you just kind of had to run around and figure stuff out. This level took me fucking forever to figure out that there was like that other path there, and you had to fly over here. Then jump over here. I could just see these wizards up here, and I was like, I don't know how to get to them. This is they broke the game. It's impossible. Definitely impossible. Scuba diving is fun, but you live in Maine? Oh, God. I've never been cold water diving, and I just don't know if I could do it. Like, a lot of people go diving in Gloucester, Massachusetts. And I'm just like, fuck that. You need to have, like, a dry suit for that. If you don't want to freeze to death. Alright, now this level used to glitch out. Hopefully that didn't happen. I think they've patched it. But there's 2 enemies that spawn really close to each other. One of the club guys and then one of the metal druids. And, like, the club Nork would just kill the druid. Which is fine, but the gem that druid dropped would, like, go through the floor. And you couldn't get it. You'd have to reload the level to get it. But I think that they fixed that. Hopefully. Basically, if I end this and I have, you know, 499 gems or whatever, then something went wrong. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. This level will also mark the final egg thief. You only got one more egg thief, and then that's it. No more in the game. So the gem that glitches would be right here, right under me. So hopefully it didn't glitch out. All right, last egg thief. There it is. All eggs collected. I think I'm fine. Woohoo! Yeah, that's what happens to that gem. I don't know why but that's what happens. There's certain gems that weird things happen to them. That was one of them. There was another one in 3 in that, like, tiki lounge place that gets all fucked up. I think they fixed that one as well. And then there's a couple of gems that aren't affected by sparks. Like, Sparks grabs gems for me. I don't know if you guys can see that, but, like, when I'm collecting gems from pretty far away, it's because Sparks is grabbing them. Like, you'll see it with this. Like, Sparks goes like, give me that. So, if you get hit enough that you don't have Sparks anymore, you have to touch the gems directly, because Sparks isn't grabbing them for you. But there's a couple of gems that Sparks doesn't interact with. For some reason. He just doesn't pick them up. You have to touch them directly. Oh, yeah. Hey, if you're thinking about going to Area 51, don't do that. That is the dumbest shit. Why? Why do you want to go, Fiona? Yeah, well, here's the thing. What's there is, I would say, the chance of aliens, let's go 2% at most. 98%, it's secret, like, aircraft that the government are making, like, for war and stuff. And it's also, like, a government base. Like, people are just gonna get shot. They're gonna go, hey, don't do that. And then they're gonna keep doing it. And then they go, well, we said don't do that. You are now shot. Like, the reason so many people with Area 51... I mean, this is my take on it. I don't know what's in Area 51. But the reason so many people are like, there's aliens in Area 51 is because they see weird aircraft and they're like, alien. And it's like, no, it's actually just, like, the first stealth bomber and stuff. And bizarre-looking planes. Like they test fly them in that area. So people see these bizarre craft, but it's just stuff that we make that we don't want people knowing about. Ah, damn it. Can you come down here? This guy's name is Blowhard. Which is an insult and an excellent Friday night. It is also trespassing. Yes, it is also trespassing. I saw a really cool documentary one time, people like going to Area 51, and they were like, as soon as you're near it, there's like black vans around you. Just watching. And even if you're not in the trespassing area, they're just like, what's that person doing? But the Ark of the Covenant is there. What a find that would be. What if, like, it's going to be something, people are going to bust in there. They're going to be like, let's find those aliens. And it's just going to be like Nessie in a tank. They'll be like, whoa, I didn't expect that. It's going to be so cool. Just kidding. It's going to be a lot of people getting arrested and possibly shot. So please don't go. Half-Life 3 and Portal 3. They're just all playing Half-Life 3. That's it. That's all that's there. Alright, so we are in Beastmakers, where they make all the animals of the world. It's a big old bayou. Alright, it's off out of you. The bayou of the dragon world. I'm all gonna get me an alien boyfriend and no one can stop me. Steffi, you do you. What was I in El Paso for? Was I in El Paso? Was I? I don't remember being in El Paso. I might have been at some point. I don't remember. Unless that's not directed at me. It's possible that that question was not for me. I like these guys' triangle belly buttons. I always find it weird when people like Norks and stuff have belly buttons. Because it means that there was once an umbilical cord there. So they were birthed from Nork vaginas. At some point. Don't zap me! Alright. I knew I missed something. There it is. Alright, we good? I think we're good. Yeah. Cool little, mechanic in here. I've only had to use it like once so far. I'm not gonna get the skill point, but oh well. Is if you hit the left stick in any of the games, sparks will point to the nearest gem. So if you're missing a gem or two, you can just hit that button and sparks is like, it's over there. Now that used to be a mechanic in the original Spyro 2. If you hit both bumpers and both triggers at the same time. And then in Spyro 3, it was a mechanic that you unlocked by doing sparks levels. Now it's just unlocked by default in all the games, and it's just the stick. Oh, here's this sexy hunk of meat.
Good job, Spyro. One day you'll be able to tell all the dragons about your amazing adventures.
Straight from the bayou. All right. What is someone saying? Gurky's in Area 51. Don't release that. It's from the shadows, you hear it. The Lord of Coin. Did I get 3? I guess I did. Didn't even notice. There's another kind of annoying jump coming up. Alright, so I would get a skill point there if I didn't hit any of the electric floors. It's a pretty easy one to do, but I bumped into a wall. That jump right there is kind of annoying. Again, learn how to do the charge jump. Helps a lot. Thank you. Alright. Firework. Firework. I think I'm good. Yep, we're good. Nom 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 nom. Everyone grab your moonballs. They can't stop them. They're too powerful. So we tried to protect Area 51, but they had moonballs. And they were uncalled. Ah! Oh, fuck. I knew that was going to hit me. That's why I was yelling. Come here. Come here, Pumbaa. Sorry, buddy. Alright, this fucking level. This level is a rough one. There's two pretty rough levels in this world. Misty Bog is probably the hardest one. It's just got a ludicrous amount of enemies, and the enemies are annoying. And it's got very little fodder. It's got like 3 chickens or so that will give you a butterfly. So there's one of them. So there's these, like, bushes that do that. When you get near them, they get all pissed, and then they try to eat you. Like that. God, I thought I didn't get that one. Then, the other thing this level has is motherfucking attack frogs. There they are. They're cold-blooded killers. Oh, God. You gotta get them from pretty far away. I like how the plants sound, though. They're like, ah! Like, fuck! This guy tells you about the attack frogs.
Be on the lookout for attack frogs. They are cold-blooded killers.
Smash. Why am I confused? Okay, there we go. I didn't even see that gem there, so I'm glad I got that. Alright, this is the area now. This area over here. Ugh. So this area just has, like, so many enemies in it, in this little room. It is very irritating. This. Okay, so there we go. Get those. That's good. That's a good start. Usually I try to get all the frogs first. Go. Whew. I want that frog dead. Got him. All right. We're good. I had nightmares about those trees as a kid. They're terrifying. And in low poly, they were much scarier. They were just so unnatural. It was just like, ugh. Alright, the rest of the level ain't bad. It was just those first areas can go wrong if you get hit too many times. This guy's weird. This guy looks like a turtle. See? Like, there are turtles that have that weird nose. That weird proboscis, is that what it's called? Hit that frog for me. Thank you.
Stupid pig.
And then one more. Sweet. And then, pretty much best dragon in the game other than Spyro is coming up right here. Except for the dragon with the huge dick, but that's later. This is Bubba. Bubba's great.
I'll tell you what to do with those creatures. Smash them, Spyro. Stamp them out and squish them and squash them.
How about charge them in flames?
Love Bubba.
Dragons, after all.
Yeah. What a guy. The Kratos of dragons. Okay. I really should remember how many gems I have at this point. Or, like, I'm supposed to have, I mean. Then I know if I need to turn around or not. I'm good. Okay. There we go. That wasn't bad. Yeah, and he's voiced by Reinhardt from Overwatch. Same guy. You can hear it in that laugh. Excuse me, dragon with the huge what? Yep. He's in the next world. He's not in Beastmakers, but I think it's supposed to be his tail, but he's wearing like tights. Like, cuz he kind of looks like Shakespearean almost. But the way he's wearing them, it just looks like a massive bulge. And you're like, that dragon is packing heat. And he also has a very, like, docile tone. He's like, thank you, Spyro. And you're like, ugh, that's creepy. We didn't pull it. No. That was such a... Yes, Okay, yeah, so this flight level is not bad. It's just you have to stay very close to the water for a lot of it. And that can get a little dicey. Because if you touch the water, you're done. You have to restart. So, it's just the boats are a bit difficult. But if you can get all the boats, you're good. And got all the boats. So then all that's left are chests and planes. Add to these archers, anyways. Okay. Okay. Got all of those. And then the last plane is right there. Boop. Ugh. Plot twist, Bubba and Jeremy are the same person. No, Bubba's way too giant. He's made out to be like a huge, tall dragon. That's not me. Personality-wise, absolutely. Stamp them out and squish them and squash them. Alright, time for probably the most infamous level in Spyro. This is the one that spelled the end for a lot of Spyro players. Motherfucking treetops. Here we go. How long have I been going? An hour and a half? How long do these usually go, Fiona? 20 more minutes or so? Okay. I will not finish the game in 20 minutes, but we'll get pretty close. Alright, this level's pretty nuts. And there are a couple of speedrun techniques in this level, but I am not going to attempt them because I will not be able to do them. They'll honestly waste more time than they'd save for me. Alright, so what's annoying about this level is it's just a lot of pits that you can fall into. By the way, if you didn't know, you can do this. Woohoo! Alright. Just a lot of pits you can fall into, and you need to chain together a lot of supercharges to get to where you need to go. And so I'll probably do some tactical suicides, jumping off the world just to get myself back to where I need to be. Whoa. Yep. There it is. So I'll collect all the gems down here and then jump off the world, I think. So by doing this, so I keep all the gems I just got. But it will spawn me up the last dragon, which is up the top of this supercharge. So that's where I want to be. So you go from this supercharge to this supercharge, hang a right, up this supercharge, up here. And that's how to get to this island. There's a much faster way to do that where you go off of that first supercharge and like kind of 180 in the air and just go right onto that last ramp. But I'm not great at that. Okay, and so now we're gonna just kind of do that again to get over to this other platform. So now we want to be over here, and then we open this dragon. This is now my next, like, when I jump off the world, I'll spawn here now. Which is good, because I'm going to need to do that. Take out these guys. Then we're going to charge down here. Because we got to use this supercharge twice. So that's one to break that open. Okay. So tactical. And then just use this supercharge one last time. So you have to run down here and jump to the right onto this, take it around all the way, jump over this fence, down this supercharge, and then up, and there you go. That's how to do that bit. That level is not easy. And when I was a kid, that took me so long to figure out. It really did. But once you get it down, then you're just like, okay, I know what I'm doing. So we'll definitely beat the 4th world. We'll get to the 5th world by the time I gotta stop streaming. And there's only 6, so it's not bad. Deploy tactical suicide. And by the way, that is only tactical if you're on the Xbox One X. Because the loading times in this game on just a regular Xbox One can be pretty unforgiving. But if you're on the One X, it's significantly faster. I need this gem. Thank you. Alright, so we get these gems. This should clear up this level for us. And then we do the boss, and that's it for the World 4. Let's pop open this chest right here. Nom 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 nom. Done. Boss. So this is Metalhead. Metalhead is different from all the other bosses. So every other boss so far has just been flame this person 3 times. And then the next boss is like that. And Nasty Nork, you actually only flame twice. This boss is the only one who's different. He's a giant robot, and he's got a bunch of towers that are powering him up. You just need to break all of the towers. And if you can break every one of the towers, that's how you beat him. So I like that. I like that this one actually has a different mechanic, finally. They were like, okay, maybe we shouldn't just have them flame a larger enemy 3 times. Alright. This one also has kind of an annoying side area, though. So does the next boss area. The boss levels are probably my least favorite in this first game. They just have kind of annoying areas you gotta get to. Oh, I don't even know what hit me there. I guess it was his kick. Get out of here. Stop throwing potassium at me. Okay. So you gotta go down here and then, like, jump through this. Rummage through this area. Get the key. Yum. Come in handy later. Ooh, I didn't know if I'd make that. Get all those. Nice. All right. Now we can fight the boss. All right, Metalhead. Ow. This is the guy that's like, hey, fight Metal. Is this guy that has, like, the beak for no reason? No, that was in Terrace Village. Oh boy. So these pylons start flashing red, and just don't hit them when they're flashing red. That's it. If you touch them while they're flashing red, you get ouchies. Okay. Before finishing off Metalhead, we're gonna get up here. Always go for that gem first, because I always forget it. It's just hidden in the grass. So, the good thing is, oh, nice! Got him! What I was about to say is, the nice thing is that he can actually break his own pylons by trying to attack you, and I think that's what he did. He threw a dude at me, and it broke that last pylon, so I didn't even have to do it. That worked out tremendously. Go, grab these 2 chests over here. Smash, smash. Nice, and we got all the gems. There's 5 right here. Nom, 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 nom. That's it for the 4th world. Stop calling me Stoneham. Text my wife. Yeah, there's one thing you don't want in this game, it's ouchies. You never want ouchies in this game. You know why? Because, like, it's one thing to get ouchies in Spyro is like, ow. But it's not. It's Sparks is like, ow. And Sparks didn't do anything wrong. Alright. Here, I'll get you guys to, because I don't think we're going to have time to finish Dreamweavers, I'll get you guys to, the dragon with the big dick. Because I talk such a big game about him. He's just, unfortunately, he's on the other side of this homeworld. All right. Oh, stop it, Jeremy. Stop. Focus. All right, you're going somewhere. I just started playing. I was like, wait. We have a mission. Oh, no, it's not. It's over here. It's this level. All right. Time to free the big dick dragon. And I mean, like, this is Dreamweavers, right? And it's like all the dragons are themed around like sleep and dreams. So, I mean, it makes sense for him to be here. Because that dragon's going to bed, if you know what I'm saying. You still have a little time, so I am going to play through the level. So this is a pretty fun level. Dreamweavers is probably the best looking world, because everything in it is so crazy and nuts, and it's all floating islands and things. It just looks cool. Get him. This is the creepiest dragon in the game. This one. Look how fucking creepy this dragon is.
Fairies are always on your side, Spyro.
Oh. Oh. That's a dragon you'd see in the headlines for something awful, and you know it. He's either killing people or touching people he's not supposed to. And you know that about that dragon. Alright, fuck off. Alright, you gotta time this about there. There we go. This dragon's cool. Look at his dope-ass mustache.
Will get you to new places here in Lofty Castle, too.
Which means there's only one dragon left to save in this world. Whew. Excuse me. Dead. Missed that. Got it. Gone. Free. Gem, gem, gem. It's all about efficiency. There he is. There he is. That's him. Now, again, I know I've talked a big game here, but I promise you won't be disappointed. He's not out for long. Look at it!
Thank you for releasing me.
That giant-ass bulge up front there. What's he got going on? That dragon, man. That dragon doesn't give a fuck. He's like, I know what my life is. I know what I'm around for. Ow! Like, yeah, nothing could spoil that. Like, he's been trapped in crystal for however long, and he's like, I don't care. Look who I am. How bad is life really? You damn devil fuck. So try playing this game now and ever unseeing that. Never gonna happen. Alright, we'll finish up this level and then we'll call it a stream, people. Yep. And then free you, and I should have 85. Yep, 380. Oh, Mom! I slid right in between them. I've never done that before. I'm gonna spawn on Big's platform or whatever his name is. Damn you! Such a shitty little beep right through. Oh, you're back. No, 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 no. Leave me alone. I have no quarrel with damn it, I said it wrong. Fuck it. Abandoned ship. There it is. All right. Sweet. I think that's where we're gonna call it, right, Fiona? Awesome. Well, thanks for joining, everybody. That was a fun stream. I like playing Spyro. And we'll be back for another stream probably tomorrow. We stream almost every day or every day here in Achievement Hunter. I don't really know how it works. I just stream when they tell me to stream. Come back, watch the stream tomorrow. See you later, everybody. Bye-bye.